25 years. When it comes to building structures that last, experience matters. You've probably seen some companies offering long warranties, 10 years or more. But here's something important to consider. Can a company without a long track record truly back that up? It's easy to make promises, but what really counts?
Hello, Lee Mallett from Mallett Buildings. Thank you for joining me this afternoon. We always like to start out with our community involvement. Unlike Fortify, who does it once a year, we do it every day. In fact, well, let me play this first, and I'll tell you about it. I'd like to play this so y'all can see how bad tubular really is. Go ahead, let's hit this. Let's play it.
3, 2, 1, 0. All engine running. Liftoff. We have a liftoff. 32 minutes past the hour. Liftoff on Apollo 11.
Well, your eyes didn't deceive you. You don't want to buy that, folks. That's a 70-mile-an-hour wind. That's not a 150-mile-an-hour wind from a hurricane. That's just a gust. And look what happened to that. That tubular steel is not what it's made out to be. So you need to be very careful of that. Now, I was telling you, we give every day, not just once a year. Hey, military personnel, healthcare workers, educators, first responders, you get a $500 discount anytime, any week, any building with us. And if you call in and type type cash, you're going to get another $1,000 this week on any building we buy, any building you buy, not me, you. Now, we got this sale going on. This is our value, which is our Pinto car. If you're familiar with a Pinto, it's our cheapest building. But it is what my competitors sell, and it is a Cadillac compared to what my competitors sell, because my competitors do not build even this building. But you can buy a 40 by 60 by 12 for $39,999 or 30 by 50 for $29,999. If you type in cash, you can take $1,000 off of that. And we have a sign-in bonus, another $1,000. So you really can buy this building for $27,999 or $37,999. I don't think anybody can beat that price, but if you find somebody, send them a quote to me, and we'll price match it and still beat them by $1,000. Okay? So this is our weekly special. All right, let's talk about kids. These building packages, if you want to build for yourself, that's fine. You can buy 30 by 50 by 12 for $15,999 or 40 by 60 by 12 for $18,999. We'll do like maybe 5 consulting calls with you for that price while you're building if you need some help. Go to the next one. Now, Mr. Eddie Salas said totally overpriced. Well, I don't know what you're looking at, but I'll tell you what, Mr. Salas, you send me a bid of the same quality, same building, apples for apples, and I'll beat that price by $1,000. I don't think you can unless you bring in some tubular up here. That'd be about the only thing, because the next one will show you that if you go to Mueller, this is their prices, and that's higher than my prices. There's a 40 by 60 over here, sir. Look at these prices compared to $18,999. Over here on the 30 by 50, we're at $15,999, and their basic is that. And we're probably closer to that. So I don't know where you get your numbers, but I'd be glad to look at them, and I'd be glad to beat that price if you can produce it. If you can't produce it, you shouldn't say things like that, because I do not think it's possible. I really don't. But if you can, bring it on. Now, this is a building that's on sale till Christmas Day. This is the best building in the business. It's the best building that we build. It's been the best building because we continue to improve on this building. This is the Elite, $46,999. Look at all you're going to get with that. Now, also, this between now and Christmas, you're going to get a free electrical package and a foam package on this building. That's a $25,000 to $30,000 value, free on this building. And on top of that, it's the Elite building, the best building money can buy. Why? 3-foot truss spacing, 9-foot post spacing, 5-on-12 roof pitch. My competitors don't build this building. In fact, I don't know of anybody that builds this building in the country. This building is designed for Louisiana or the southern coast. Next. Once again, here we go with all the things you get. If you notice, okay, yeah, all the goals. Okay, go to the next one. Mallett said, go back. All right, so anyway, you get all this in an elite building. The other buildings, you're not gonna get this package. That package has value. That's what you're looking for, is value. Go to the next one. Okay, if you want to wait till after the first year, you can, but if you want to come now, you can put $3,000 down, 18-month price protection, guaranteed, 3 months extension, 0% interest, pay as little as much as you go, which means come down here and pick your building. We'll design it. You can get your plans drawn, and you've got it locked in for 18 months at 0% interest, and you can pay money until you can pay for it till it's paid for. We don't care, but you've got your building. It's coming. Okay, so don't wait. Now's the time to come get that building and get it locked in at that price, because these prices vary. They go up and down. Next. All right, we'll go back to the kits. You can, if you want to build it yourself, $15,999 or 30 by 50 by 12, $18,999 for 40 by 60 by 12. That's FOB here in Iowa, Louisiana. All right, today we're going to talk about preventing moisture inside your building. Okay? All right, primary causes of moisture: inadequate insulation, poor ventilation, and temperature fluctuations contribute to condensation issues in metal buildings. You do understand that, I hope. Humidity from both interior sources like stored items or activities inside the building and exterior sources, climate conditions affect moisture levels. That's why you need good insulation, good ventilation. Otherwise, you can have condensation problems. We use the bubble insulation. We also have the foam insulation. We offer two types. All right, humidity inside your building. When warm, humid air contacts cooler surfaces such as metal walls or roofs, condensation occurs as the moisture in the air converts to water droplets on these surfaces. If you don't have insulation in that building, by the way, all our buildings right now come with free roof and wall insulation. It's going to drip inside your building when this occurs. Whereas if it was insulated, this wouldn't happen. As humidity levels rise, so does the rate of condensation on cool surfaces. Proper insulation helps maintain balanced indoor humidity, reducing condensation risk. So in all our buildings right now, they all come with free roof and wall insulation, whether it's the value, the elite, or the signature. And you won't have this problem. I don't think my competitors are offering that, but we're offering that on every building because we want to stop this problem. Preventing humidity in your building, right here. This is the bubble insulation with the foil back. Insulation minimizes temperature difference between inside and outside surfaces, reducing the likelihood of condensation. Vapor barriers blocks moisture on the warm side from reaching cooler surfaces. And our solution, reflective bubble radiant barrier that acts as a vapor barrier and insulation. And that is free on all our buildings right now. Okay? So look, you want to buy a building, come to us because we're going to help solve this problem. You won't have this problem with a Mallett building. All right, understanding an R value. Measures the material's resistance to heat flow. The higher the R value, the better the insulation's effectiveness. Our bubble radiant barrier has an R value of 10 on the roof and 7 on the walls. Combined with standard spray foam thickness, we can offer an R value of 20.5 on the roof and 17.5 on the walls. It also controls the temperature in your building. Even with just if you just put the bubble insulation, your temperature in your building is going to be a lot less. I'm telling you, you need, but it's free. We're putting it on every building. So before you go buy a building somewhere else, come buy a building with us, and you're going to get free bubble insulation, and you won't have condensation problems, and you will have some R value. This basically tells you that sun's radiation hits the roof surface. Solar reflects the fraction of the energy that is reflected from the roof. The thermal emittance is the relative ability of the roof surface to radiate absorbed heat. Some heat is absorbed by the roof and transferred to the building below. Okay? Preventing condensation around your windows. There are common areas for condensation because of the absence of the roof and wall insulation. Our solution, double pane, residential grade windows filled with argon to minimize the transfer of heat. That is all we sell. And I'm going to tell you something. See all these tags? It's very important that wherever you get your windows, you have these tags. If you attempt to put these in a residential unit, even right now in your accessory buildings, they're going to fail you unless you have all these tags. So don't be deceived by some of these cheap windows some of these guys are selling. Okay? These are vinyl windows, double insulated with argon. That's the solution to the condensation problem that occurs around windows. Next. So now, you need to do your research. I tell you this every time I come on here because I see a lot of problems. I was in Baton Rouge today at the State Contractors Board, and I can tell you, you need to do your due diligence, folks. Here we go. Go to the Secretary of State, see how many years in business. I'll also tell you who the proper parties are you're going to be dealing with. Go to LSBCC licensure. They need to be a licensed residential contractor. Your home improvements cannot do new construction anymore. We changed the law. If they're not licensed residential contractors and they catch you, they're going to shut your job down, and this guy's not going to be allowed to build a building. And you're stuck handing him money, and your job's stopped. Now you got to go try to find another contractor to come finish it when you've already given this other contractor a bunch of money. So be careful. Make sure they're licensed contractors. The next thing is, while you're there, check for violations. Has he been convicted of breaking state contractor law? And then go to your reviews of your BBB in Google. We have over 500. Come visit the contractor's facility. What a lot of these guys are doing, they're riding around their pickups and they're acting like they're contractors, and they have no facility. You really don't know what's going to happen, because it takes at least 6 years before a business typically makes it. That's the statistic across the country. If a business doesn't really make it, 50% of them failed at 6 years before they hit the 6 years. So if you buy from someone like that only has 2 or 3 years, and he's riding around in his truck, you stand a great chance of him not honoring the warranty because he won't be around, and he might take your money, like I'm going to show you a few of them have already done or tried. Now, here we go. This guy got charged with several contractor fraud. He's charged. I don't know if he's been convicted yet, but look what happened before. If you follow go to the next slide. No. If you follow the red flags, what do we see here? He's a home improvement registered. He wasn't a licensed contractor. He's been convicted by the LSOBC, and he's only been in business 4 years. Folks, there's 3 red flags. Now, the people that did business with him probably got burnt for some money. It's bad that this stuff goes on, but it goes on. Go to the next one. Same thing with him. Charged with contractor fraud. He wasn't even licensed or nothing for it, I guess. We can't find him nowhere in the system. And this is what he was charged with. Be careful. This is what you don't want this to happen. Okay? These 2, contractor fraud, and the red flag. He was convicted. He's been in business 8 years, but it just goes to show you got to be careful. Even after that time, this guy was running around with Peter trying to catch Paul. He wasn't a very good businessman. Well, then he got caught contractor fraud. This one was convicted 3 times, and he got charged with contractor fraud also. All these people, if you go to the LSAB site, have been convicted. You can do business with them, but you stand a chance of something happening. Reed's, Beck Industries, Ranger Buildings, Precision Metal. This guy's you don't even have nothing anymore. I don't know what's going on here. S&S Steel, Southern Style Barns and Buildings. All have been convicted, all have red flags, and I'm telling you should be very careful about doing business with them based on this. Not me, based on this red flag. Okay? Now look, I'm going to stop here and take a break. I'm going to introduce one of my building specialists here in the next few minutes. When we come back, we're going to take a quick commercial, and I'll be back.
Hi everyone, Michael Boyer, Small Sliders, Lake Charles, coming to you guys. Everyone knows about our Christmas Cheer toy drive that we're doing in Lake Charles area. Mr. Lee has reached out. He wants to take on the whole Highway, LeBleu area. We're going to talk to you a little bit about what we got going on for Christmas Eve.
Yeah, Mike, it's an honor to work with you this year. You know, helping people and kids is a good thing, and so we're really proud to work with you.
This one's going to be a little different, guys. In Highway, over at Mallett Buildings, you're going to stay in your vehicle, you're going to pull through, it'll have a little scenery set up. In Highway, you're actually going to get some gumbo. We're not doing that in the Lake Charles area. Lee's agreed to take on and help feed people out here too. So gumbo, toys for the kids. We're gonna do newborn all the way to 18 years out here. We're gonna have something for everyone from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. out here, Mallett Building. Thank you so much for everything that you do for everybody. Have a great time. Merry Christmas to everybody. Thank you so much.
Yeah, Mike, thank you for getting us involved. Folks, have a Merry Christmas. We look forward to doing this project with y'all, and we're gonna have a good time.
Hi everyone, Michael Boyer, Small Sliders, Lake Charles, coming to you guys. Everyone knows about our Christmas Cheer toy drive that we're doing in Lake Charles area. Mr. Lee has reached out. He wants to take on the whole Highway, LeBleu area. We're going to talk to you a little bit about what we got going on for Christmas Eve.
Yeah, Mike, it's an honor to work with you this year. helping people and kids is a good thing. And so we're really proud to work with you.
This one's gonna be a little different, guys. In Highway, over at Mallett Buildings, you're gonna stay in your vehicle, you're gonna pull through, it'll have a little scenery set up. In Highway, you're actually gonna get some gumbo. We're not doing that in the Lake Charles area. Lee's agreed to take on and help feed people out here too. So gumbo, toys for the kids. We're gonna do newborn all the way to 18 years out here. We're gonna have something for everyone from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. out here, Mallett Building. Thank you so much for everything that you do for everybody. Have a great time. Merry Christmas to everybody. Thank you so much.
Yeah, Mike, thank you for getting us involved. Folks, have a Merry Christmas. We look forward to doing this project with y'all, and we're gonna have a good time. Hello, we're back. Thank you all for listening and coming back to us. First of all, I want to introduce one of my building specialists. His name is H.J. Furlow. He's been with us about 6 months, and he's from Leesville, Louisiana. What you got to tell people there, AJ?
Yes, sir. I've been with the company for roughly 6 months, and every day that I've showed up to work, we have a morning meeting where we try to improve and make things better. Not a lot of people do that. One thing I've heard over the 6 months is, hey, I want spray foam in my building. I would like an electrical package. Well, this month, we've got a great deal for you. We got a 30 by 50 electrical package. It's going to come with closed cell spray foam on the roof and the walls. And it's going to come with a basic electrical package that you can customize and do whatever you want with. Mr. Lee's been around for 26 years. We are the most reputable company in post-frame construction and this kind of building in general. We've been around for 26 years with over 20,000 buildings on the ground. And I'm on call this week. You can give me a call 24/7. Doesn't matter if it's 11 o'clock at night. If you have a question about how we build our buildings or want an updated quote, you can give me a call at any point in time, 337-214-0428, and I am available to you.
Well, AJ, thank you for coming on here, and everybody, I'm glad y'all got to meet some of the people that work over here. We have really good people. I was talking to someone, said, well, y'all talk about how good y'all are. I said, that's because we are good. I can't tell a lie. We are that good. What you got? AJ's been working hard to get me in the mountain. Well, thank you, Mr. Young. You might ought to call Mr. Young.
Thank you, Mr. Mark. Yes,
and then I want to thank Ms. Gusman. You asked for $1,000. You got it, ma'am. Come on in and get that $1,000. Buy that building. And Ms. Roberts, I hear you said your building's, I think, under construction. If so, thank you for buying from us. We appreciate you. Look, Tim Tackett even said you're an awesome guy, too.
Thank you.
But anyway, thank you for coming, AJ.
Yes,
enjoy it. As you can tell, folks, we're going to start bringing some of our people for y'all to meet. We have good people. That's what makes us the best. We have great people in logistics. I've got great people in the crews. We've got great people in sales. We've got great people everywhere. And that's what makes Mallett Buildings great. You got a team of people working for you. Not a little small group, little group of guys trying to make a quick buck. May not be here in a few years. They're just we're not like that. And so I was going to I'll start bringing some more people. I'll bring some people out of the truss plant. I'll bring some people out of the packing. I want you to meet the team because we are the best because of the team we have here. And like I told the person that said, we all kind of brag. And I said, well, when you're good, you got to brag because if we don't promote ourselves, who's going to? Because nobody builds what we build. Nobody. That elite building nobody's building that building, and they're not even trying to get close to us in building that building. They're just after making a quick book on what I call the value building, and I call the value building the Pinto of the buildings we build. Then we got the Cadillac, and then we got the Mercedes. And the elite building is the Mercedes, and the signature is the Cadillac, and then it drops down to the Pinto. But my Pinto is better than the other Pintos that my competition sells, because that's all they sell, Pintos, okay? I'd say that because most people can relate to what a Pinto is as far as a car and a Cadillac and a Mercedes, yeah? So we want to always, bring new people. So I'll start bringing some of my people on board. Now let's go continue on. Mallett Builders. I've been in business 25 plus years. I'm a commercial residential contractor. We have no violations. Reviews on BBB and Google over 500, and we have a facility in Iowa, Louisiana. I don't have any red flags. Compare all of us by the red flags I'm trying to get y'all to understand. Do your due diligence, and you'll keep yourself from having problems. Next. All right, we'll watch this one more time because I can't help but tell you how bad tubular steel is.
3, 2, 1, 0. All engine running. Liftoff. We have a liftoff. 32 minutes past the hour. Liftoff on Apollo 11.
Now,
3.
no, that's enough. Now that was a 70-mile-an-hour wind. not 150 like most Hurricanes or 180 like Laura. Imagine what that would look like when Laura come through here. Folks, be careful of that stuff. It's cheap. And it's probably the kid the gentleman I talked about earlier about a kid, I think he was probably talking about some of that stuff. It's cheap. It's real cheap. But hey, it's your money. You can spend it whatever you want. But I tell you, be careful of that stuff. You know, first Hurricane, is it going to be cheap when it's gone? No, because now you got to replace it. So you might as well buy something good to begin with, I would think. Now, building series, the value, the signature, the elite. The Mercedes, back up. The Mercedes, the Cadillac, the Pinto. And this is what my competitors sell, the value building. It's a good building, but it's the Pinto of the buildings. It does not have, so go to the next one. As you can see, this is what a value building comes with. Okay, this is what my competitors sell. And they'll say, oh, we got 26, I'll put 26. But they're going to sell this building. This is what they're building. Oh, I'll give you a 10-year workmanship. The only one that does that, the one that says that, is the guy that's only been in business 4 years. Now, tell me how he does that. But if on a price match, we'll match it up. It doesn't matter. But that's basically what they're selling. Okay? Next slide. All right. Now we go to the signature series. You notice all this is what the signature is added to that value building. Okay? That's why it became a Cadillac. It was a Pinto, now it became a Cadillac because all these gold dots means that it was added to this building. That's where the value and that's where the difference in price comes in because of all these gold dots. Okay? Workmanship warranty raised, 26 gauge, roof and wall insulation, 5 on 12, 2-bay trusses. That's the big item. Now, go to the next one, which is the elite. Now, if you look at your deals, all the greens have now been added to make this the elite. And look at the greens. The whites were on the value. The golds was what was on the signature. And now the elite has everything. And that's why this building is worth more money because of what comes with the building. And if you're looking for the building that has longevity, can take wind, and has the appearance that you're looking for, this is the building. It is the best building in the country. It is the best building. I tell you, my competitors don't even try to come close to building this with me. And we have a few things coming later on we're going to be doing with some of these buildings. We're looking forward to some new items that are coming that I've located and we're going to start adding to this elite building. We're constantly improving the elite building. Every time I find something new that helps the building, we put it on the elite building. Okay? So look, you're looking for a building, the right building, the best building, this is the building. Next. Now that we're talking about elite, I have an elite special. This is good till Christmas. This is the Christmas special. Look, you get everything in the elite building for $46,999. We're actually, it's listed for $51,999, but I took $5,000 off of it. I gave you a $3,000 Christmas special. I gave you $1,000 in-house signing bonus and $1,000 Tiger Cash. So if you took Tiger Cash, you can buy this building, take $1,000 off, which will get you down to $46,999. Now, the big deal in this deal is inside till Christmas, you can get a foam insulation package and you can get an electrical package free. That's about a $25,000 value. Or you say, well, that's hard to believe. Well, let me explain it to you. Electrical package, they're going to want to charge you anywhere from $7 to $10 square foot is what these electrical contractors. We're electrical contractors, so we can do things that they can't do. They got to buy it. But you call an electrical contractor. Ask him what he's going to charge you per square foot to wire your building. Then you got the foam insulation package. You call around and get a price on that. It's going to be about $13,000, $14,000. But we have our own foam insulation trailers now. So we're in the foam insulation business. We're not contracting it out. We also are electrical contractors. We're licensed electrical contractors. So we put two packages together for you. But look, Christmas is around the corner. You need to hurry up and get this deal. This is the best deal, dollar for dollar. Nothing can touch it. If you tried to add this to any of them other cheap buildings or Pintos, or whatever you want to call it, you would pay more than that for that building. You don't believe me? Call them and ask them. Add everything in this building to their price. They will charge you more. Add that, it's going to be way up there, about $50,000, $60,000, $70,000. So this is the deal, folks. Don't let it get by. It's come Christmas, this one will be gone. I kept it on there for quite a while, but hey, it's there. Don't miss this deal. It's a good deal, I'm telling you. Now we got the special here. This is the Pinto. This is the value. This is what my competitors sell. If you want to buy that, we have two on sale. $29,999 for 30 by 50, $39,999 for 40 by 60. But you can take off $2,000, signing bonus, Tiger Cash, and if you happen to be a vet, educator, there's five. Which ones? First responder. First responders and one more. Anyway, y'all saw what it was. You get $500 more off. You can take that off this price. Educators. You can take that off this price. Okay? But it is, okay, there's your Tiger Cash. Type in Tiger Cash, you get $1,000 off any building we sell. We got the Mallett savings plans. Hey, if you're not ready to buy, lock it in. Come put $3,000 down. You got an 18-month price protection. The price can't change. You got 3-month extensions. There'll be no interest while this goes on, and you can pay as little as less, or you can pay until it's paid for. We'll work with you. Okay? It increases your property value. All right, Louisiana housing market overview. You see these numbers? That's the next slide is what I wanted. There you go. How much value does a workshop add to a home? The value that a workshop adds to a home can vary depending on factors such as location, size, and the quality of the workshop. However, studies have shown that homes with workshops can have an increased market value ranging from 5% to 20% compared to similar properties without workshops. So on a $50,000 building, you're going to get at least $2,500 at a minimum. But on a $50,000 building, you could increase that to $10,000 by increasing the value of property. It appreciates. You know, you can go buy a car, you can go buy a boat, it depreciates. You can buy a $46,000 building right now to put that $50,000 boat in, or RV, and in 5 years, that RV sitting in the barn will continue to go down in value. But your building will hold its value. It will appreciate anywhere from 5 to 20% based on those percentage averages. It's the best thing you can buy value for value, or dollar for dollar. So think about it. Can you afford not to have it? Do you have things outside in the yard that Mother Nature is destroying? Do you need storage to put all the things in your house if you're cluttered? If you want to buy something, you need to protect it. Now's the time to buy a building, especially the deal we got going right now. It's the best deal in town, and we're going to increase the value of your property. Next. All right, adding value to your property. A fact, average Louisiana home sales for $228,333. Workshops increase profit by 5 to 20%. So how valuable is an elite building? A 30 by 50 costs $38,999. It increases your property value to $45,666. Okay? This is, now you can buy this without all, the special has more in it, which is the free electrical and foam. That's why it's more. But you can buy it without that for $38,999. That's a standard price. But you wouldn't get the big freebie, which is worth about $25,000. Okay? Giving back to the community. I started out with that. I guess I'm going to pretty much finish with that. I told you we always give back to the community. Here's a list of people. Well, we give back to all these people every day by giving a $500 discount on all our buildings. Okay? Next. We continue to do that. We just added the Christmas cheer charge drive. That was $10,000 we paid yesterday to give 250 people, families, a gumbo dinner and a toy for the child. First year we did this in cooperation with Mike Boyer, who Small Sliders, who has put this on a couple of years, and he asked us to take care of Iowa because people from Iowa and our surrounding area were asking him to do it down here. So we stepped in and we filled that void. So we're constantly doing that. So I ask you to consider when you buy a building, would you not want to help those who help you? Look at us and give us consideration. Besides having the best building, the best price, we give back to the community. And I think that means a lot. And I think that the fact we do that should help you make a decision to work with us. More than a minute or so. We signed a contract for any plans. Not yet. We're getting ready. We're working on that, Miss Champagne. I wonder, are you turning that building into a barnuminium? What did she turn? Is that a shop? I wonder. There's Miss Gussman. She's okay. Not yet. Not yet, Miss Champagne. Working on that. Maybe after the first year we'll get that going. But anyway, giving back to the community, folks. We do this every year. We give a lot to the community. Next. Well, that's it for today. I'll be back tomorrow. Thank you all for listening. You can always call me at 337-515-2154. And you remember, when you buy a building from me, you get my cell number. I'm customer service. I want to remind you that we're open every Saturday till noon. I think we're the only ones that are, but we'll stay open all day for you. We'll come here on Sunday after church if you need me. And remember, that's AJ told you, he's on call this week. He's answering the phone 24/7 to help you, get a building, so we serve you whenever you're available. In other words, while you're sitting there after work, he'll answer the phone, answer your questions, and we'll try to help you get your building. I don't need anybody else doing that. Why? Because we're trying to serve you when it's convenient for you, not convenient for us. That's why we're open till Saturday. You know, we want to be here for you when it's convenient because we know y'all are busy, y'all are working, so we work around your schedule. So give us a call. Like I said, thank y'all for listening. Come back. I'll be back tomorrow at 4 o'clock. And have a nice night, and I'll see y'all.
Hi everyone, Michael Boyer, Small Sliders, Lake Charles, coming to you guys. Everyone knows about our Christmas cheer toy drive that we're doing in Lake Charles area. Mr. Lee has reached out. He wants to take on the whole Iowa, LeBlue area. We're going to talk to you a little bit about what we got going on for Christmas Eve.
Yeah, Mike, it's an honor to work with you this year. You know, helping people and kids is a good thing. And so we're really proud to work with you.
This one's going to be a little different, guys. In Iowa, over at Mallett buildings, you're going to stay in your vehicle, you're going to pull through, it'll have a little scenery set up. In Iowa, you're actually going to get some gumbo. We're not doing that in the Lake Charles area. Lee's agreed to take on and help feed people out here too. So gumbo, toys for the kids. We're gonna do newborn all the way to 18 years out here. We're gonna have something for everyone from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. out here, Mallett Building. Thank you so much for everything that you do for everybody. Have a great time. Merry Christmas to everybody. Thank you so much.
Yeah, Mike, thank you for getting us involved. Folks, have a Merry Christmas. We look forward to doing this project with y'all, and we're gonna have a good time.
Hi everyone, Michael Boyer, Small Sliders, Lake Charles, coming to you guys. Everyone knows about our Christmas cheer toy drive that we're doing in Lake Charles area. Mr. Lee has reached out. He wants to take on the whole Iowa, LeBlue area. We're going to talk to you a little bit about what we got going on for Christmas Eve.
Yeah, Mike, it's an honor to work with you this year. You know, helping people and kids is a good thing. And so we're really proud to work with you.
This one's going to be a little different, guys. In Iowa, over at Mallett buildings, you're going to stay in your vehicle, you're going to pull through, it'll have a little scenery set up. In Iowa, you're actually going to get some gumbo. We're not doing that in the Lake Charles area. Lee's agreed to take on and help feed people out here too. So gumbo, toys for the kids. We're going to do newborn all the way to 18 years out here. We're going to have something for everyone from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. out here, Mallett Building. Thank you so much for everything that you do for everybody. Have a great time. Merry Christmas to everybody. Thank you so much.
Yeah, Mike, thank you for getting us involved. Folks, have a